Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're going to talk about a recently discovered prototype for the Sega Genesis. Let's get started. So if this hasn't completely given it away, we're talking about Akira. That has been the recently discovered game. It is a game based on the Japanese manga and anime of the same name. So I'll leave a link to this page in the description below, and this is where the ROM is located. It was released Christmas of this year, and the ROM link is right there. Now, if you're not sure what Akira is, maybe you've heard the name before, maybe you've seen some of the pictures of the iconic red motorcycle. So Akira started out as a Japanese manga, kind of like a comic book, from 1982 to 1990. In 1988, an iconic anime film was released. It is a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk science fiction movie, and it is hailed as one of the best animated and science fiction movies of all time. At the very least, you could argue it is an important movie in Japanese animation history. Now, the video game for this was being developed by Black Pearl Software, who is owned by THQ. There's a great video on YouTube, and I will leave a link to this in the description below. It's from CES 1994, where they were showcasing this game. There's a very interesting story behind the Akira prototype, how it was originally approached, how it was being created, and how it was ultimately canceled. And I'll leave a link to this page in the description below because it's worth a read. And I will say though that the ROM that was obtained, the prototype ROM, predates the one that was shown at CES. And it says it right here. It says this prototype predates the one featured at SCES 94 as it includes several notable differences that would eventually be remedied in time for the public showcasing. For instance, the bicycle battle sequences lack enemies or music, whereas the demo featured at SCES 94 contained both. So when it comes to the prototype, don't get your hopes up. There really, in my opinion, isn't a lot there. There is and there isn't. It is far from finished, but it is far from not started, I would say. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's very, very interesting to see an early prototype of this game. Now, this game is pretty simple and straightforward. There isn't really a lot to it, but I would say there is a lot to it at the same time, because in terms of overall content, there's not a lot there. But in terms of game modes, this is very weird because this game has many different genres. It's really weird. There's a racing portion of this game similar to Road Rash. There is a first-person portion of this game similar to Doom or Wolfenstein. On top of that, there is a side-scrolling portion and a 2D portion. The whole thing is just very, very weird. So on the menu here, there is start and options. You can change the difficulty if you want to. So there are a total of 9 different stages that you can select, and I don't think any of them are complete. I don't even know if you can actually beat any of them. For the motorcycle stages, there's an interesting intro. So it sets up, there's going to be a motorcycle chase, but when you get into the game, you can really just drive a motorcycle like this, and that's about it. So you can kind of punch people, but there's no people to punch. I think this is a wheelie. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of hard to tell without any enemies to see what these buttons actually do. But this is the extent to the first level. I don't even think you can die. I'm just going to try to drive on the shoulder here, and there's not a whole lot to it. And hitting start brings you back to the main menu. So I'll go into the first person section, and each little section does have a little animated sequence, which is kind of neat. So we'll head into this. You can see right away it's a very awkward first person kind of setting. I'm going to try to find someone so I can kind of shoot them. You'll see their body completely disintegrate here. So there's a doctor, I think. So in this mode here, we take to the sewers, and it is 2D. So you can pick up a gun and some ammo. I think that's ammo. I'm not too sure. And also looks like, I'm not sure what he's doing here. This is very interesting. I'm stuck. There we go. Pick up the gun, head down, shoot this guy. So this is the kind of the 2D element to this game. I think this element here, this mode of the game is my most favorite. So this is another game mode where I'm in some sort of weird machine, shooting with a chain gun, trying to kill my enemy. So here's the other mode. I got some guys with a gun shooting at me. I don't even think they can kill me. There's my little shield. I'll just do that and take out one of the guys. I don't even think that's going to work. I wonder if I can die. I'll just stand in front of their gunshots here. No, the health isn't going down. So this is a very, very early prototype. So that's pretty much all I've got for today. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, and let me know what you think about this game in the comments below. Thank you everyone, take care.